The truth about newly built homes and today's real estate market. Headlines are talking about the inventory of new homes and how we're back at the levels not seen since 2009. And maybe you're reading that and you're thinking, oh no, here we go again. That's because you may remember the housing crash of the late 2000s and you are worried that we're repeating the same mistakes again. But before you let fear take hold, remember this: headlines are designed to be clickbait, and a lot of the time they do more to terrify than they do to clarify. That's because they don't always give you all the context you need. So let's take a step back and look at what the data really says. Why is this not like 2008? While it's true the number of new homes on the market has reached its highest level since 2009, that is not a cause for alarm. Here's the context that matters most. When the data is turned into a graph, it's clear the amount seen in 2009 wasn't the peak of oversupply, not even close. That high point came earlier in 2007 and 2008. If anything, 2009 was when the number of new homes being built was really starting to slide back down. The overbuilding that contributed to the housing crash happened in the years leading up to 2008, not in 2009. At that point, construction was already starting to slow down. So saying that we've hit 2009 levels isn't the same thing as saying we're overbuilding like we did the last time. In fact, builders have actually underbuilt for over a decade. Here's some more data to prove it to you. After the crash, builders pulled production way back. As a result, they built far fewer homes than the market needed. And that was a consistent problem that lasted for over a decade. That long stretch of underbuilding created a major housing shortage, which is still a challenge today. Today's situation is different. Builders are not overbuilding, they are actually trying to catch up. In a recent article, Odetta Cucci, the deputy chief economist at First American, highlighted this deficit and spoke to why the recent ramp up in construction is actually good for today's market, especially for buyers. She said, quote, "This means more homes on the market and more options for home buyers, which is good news for a housing market that has been underbuilt for over a decade," end quote. Of course, like anything else in real estate, the level of supply and demand will vary by market. Some markets may have more newly built homes, some less. But nationally, there is nothing to worry about. This isn't like the last time. The bottom line here is no matter what you are reading or seeing, the growing number of newly built homes on the market is not a red flag nationally. It is a sign that builders are starting to make up for years of underbuilding. And if you would like to talk about what is happening in our local market, we should connect. I am David Hittle, doing business at Shopkentuckyhomes LLC, and I am a real estate specialist with United Real Estate Louisville. So give me a call or shoot me a text at 502 489 1135 to get started.